Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today, man? First thing first, thank you for your love and your support. I highly appreciate it. I can't express it enough. Real talk, real shit. Thank everybody for constantly passing the word around, sharing messages, you know what I'm saying? Sharing content, passing around, making your own content. I really appreciate it. If you are new to my channel, this is your first time watching my video, respect and understand this is my opinion based off my research. And I highly recommend you watch this video with someone if this is your first time on my channel. And please understand too, like I said, this is my opinion. Do your own research. I recommend everybody do your own research. Question everything you hear. Question everything you see, because everything you hear and you see may always not be real, okay? Now, what y'all looking at, man, is your boy, your man, CJ So Cool, okay? And I know I dropped the video before about this, you know what I mean? But it was more how I felt about the situation. This video is a lot different, okay? So as y'all already know, man, these YouTubers is going down the hill fast, right? During COVID, they got these PPP loans. Some of them got several triple P loans, and then some of them got forgiveness loans, okay? So what happens is when their money is up, you see everything is good, right? You don't really see too much problems or anything like that. But when the money start crashing, then you start seeing a lot of problems, okay? You start seeing more drama. You start seeing a lot of problems and everything like this at all, okay? So the first thing I want to cover today is that, number one, CJ So Cool faked getting shot, okay? Did he actually get shot for real? Yes. Was it a real gun like a Glock 45, a 9mm, maybe a Dillinger 22? No. He got shot with a BB gun, okay? I want y'all to understand this because they have suspects, okay? Does not mean that someone wasn't paid off, okay? Now for, how can I put it, y'all? Now, y'all, the suspects that they quote unquote got, okay? They have a record of doing the same thing repetitively, right? And literally getting zero to no time, like literally, right? Okay. You can pay people, y'all, to do these type of things. Y'all do know that, right? You can literally pay somebody to do it. And I know it may sound bizarre and crazy to the average person, but when you in need for money, especially a bag, 20, 30, 40, 50K, you know what I mean? You will do something like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the person is promising they'll drop charges or whatever they promising they'll take care of while you locked up. There's so many people that would do this. Okay, I want y'all to understand. So don't think because they got suspects that it won't and it cannot be real, okay? Now, number one, when he got shot, okay, when he showed the video in the hospital, he clearly had makeup on his face, okay? I don't know about anybody that I know, right, in this personal experience. You getting shot, you not go care about having makeup on or trying to be on the news on video time. Okay, that's already the first red flag right there. Number two, you're not going to tunt the suspects who didn't finish the job, right? Because if you still alive and you breathing, you're winning, right? But if you still alive and you breathing, how are you going to get on air and try to tunt the people for not doing the job correctly? It's going to make the victims want to finish the job, right? So that's already two red flags right there, right? The third thing is that there's so many people who got BB guns and there's so many people, unfortunately, who get killed from BB guns, okay? So BB guns can take your life away. Okay, now, this is a victim right here who got shot in the leg. Doesn't that look familiar, y'all? Right? With a BB gun, right? Another victim who got shot in the torso, and another victim who got shot in the leg with a BB gun. Okay, all three of these people that I showed have all gotten shot with a BB gun. Okay, I showed you two skin complexions. Okay, they look the same as CJ So Cool. Okay, I also want to point out, too, that keep in mind that when he got shot, y'all, when CJ So Cool allegedly got shot and he was in a hospital, he refused for any of his friends to come and see him, right? Which means that that's already another sign of it being staged and it being fake, okay? Who in their right mind go not want their friends to come comfort him in a time like this? And he didn't want anybody, his close ones around him, right? And then all of a sudden, his main man, D-Lo, starts acting funny. He stops coming around. He got all these excuses, and now he's fired, right? So keep that in mind. When people know certain information about you, they can maybe put them behind bars, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to really want to affiliate or have something to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Because you're more of a liability and a risk at this point. And that's exactly what he did. Even his story didn't add up, right? When they came through the door and he grabbed the gun and he was able to, none of the bullets that he showed or none of the story made sense. It was like they came in there, it was staged, they shot him with the BB gun, they left. He grabbed the real gun and started shooting around the house. Okay, because if you having a shootout with somebody where the bullets was at, and I can't show you guys his video because he will flag it down, of course. You get what I'm saying? But his video is still on his channel, so you guys can see. You know what I'm saying? But nobody in their right mind going to do that. Another thing that I wanted to point out too, if you watch the video where he's showing us where he got shot, and you know what I mean, he was limping and then he was walking straight. So he limped a couple times and he limped throughout the video, but there were times where he got caught walking normal. Okay, so keep that in mind, okay? Also, y'all already know, man, when people start going broke, y'all, they start doing things like selling their soul, okay? They start doing things, they start looking into stuff like that, how to sell their soul, how to do a quick come up. He already owed money, okay? He already owed almost $1 million to somebody for his channel, okay? So keep in mind that when you owe a debt and you get shot, especially in Nevada, you get what I'm saying? You don't have to, you are still responsible for the debt because you're breathing, right? But you have a grace period before you have to pay any type of debt, okay? And California is completely different from Nevada. So keep that in mind. What this does is give him a lot of room to be able to not pay anything and stack his money up, okay? Which that's what he clearly tried to do. And another thing he clearly tried to do was run an insurance scam, right? By them going in there, notice on his videos, you really never see him wearing all of his jewelry. You barely see him wearing jewelry, right? Because he already reported the jewelry as stolen. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to collect close to $1 million, if not $1 million insurance fraud off the jewelry that the shooters allegedly came and allegedly stole and got, and other stuff that was missing inside of there, okay? I also want to point out another thing too, man, about selling your soul, right? This is what people do, man. You got to be born into the industry. You know what I mean? You got to be worthy to them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be part of their bloodline. If you're not part of their bloodline, you just a believer and hoping that you can get into something you're not born into, that you'll never get into. Have y'all noticed that his daughter, his baby daughter, right, out the twins, have y'all noticed she always get injured around him? I mean, first it was her eyes, right? And then she get rushed to the hospital, right? And then he says that it's not his fault, right? And then just recently, didn't she just cut her finger? He don't know how she cut her finger, but he in a house full of people, kids, adults, different ages, and nobody knows what happened, right? You see what I'm saying? And every time something is wrong with his kids, like sick, he promotes it to the heaviest, right? He don't promote it like, hey, get well, I hope you get better. He promoting it for content, right? Which means he gives two fucks about them, right? Because if your kid is sick, right? If your kid is sick, right? You be like, hey, you know, to the family, you be like, hey, pray for them, this and that. If they got a cold, y'all, a cold that people get, you know what I'm saying? It's not serious at all. You wouldn't be saying, hey, pray for this and pray for that, right? But if you're looking for content, that's exactly what you're going to do. So is he trying to sacrifice a kid, his kids? You know, is this the reason why he's jumping from rental to rental to rentals to try to make it seem like it was an accident? Is this the reason why he got construction going on and one unit and then another unit? He's changing the address and now he's at this unit. Is this the reason, right? Because these are what scam artists do, y'all. When they try to make money, they want some type of collision to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever something happens to a unit that you're renting and there's a death, you get broke off. Okay. And so you want to try to make it seem like an accident as much as you can. So he's trying to distract us with the whole fake breakup. And I want y'all to keep that in mind too. The breakup was fake, right? It wasn't for views, how people thinking it's for views, right? It's more of a distraction for what he's trying to do. You see what I'm saying? While we focus on the drama and all of this that's going on, he's plotting and planning for something that go on to happen with his kids or one of his kids. Pay very attention when he as he talk and as he speak. All of these things are distractions to get to that money. If imagine you renting out an Airbnb, and in the Airbnb, you got your kids and it caught on fire, Lord forbid your kid died, right? Imagine how much money you're going to be able to sue and how much money you're going to receive and how much money you're going to win, right? Now, for us parents out here to really care and to love our kids, we will never do nothing like that, right? And we wouldn't even care about the money. We can never get that love, that loss back. But for somebody like him, soulless and heartless, right, who just want a couple bucks, you see what I'm saying? They willing to do anything like this. Okay, this is exactly why these fake ass, and this is a perfect example of a fake ass celebrity. Okay, a fake ass celebrity. Okay, somebody that wants to be a celebrity so bad. And you notice when he go to places, not too many people know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people know who this guy is. Okay, so anyways, y'all, just notice you heard it first with me. You get what I'm saying? Because this is exactly what he's trying to do. And again, like I said, y'all, the whole shooting was fake. Okay, it's not hard. You don't even need money to fake a fake shooting. You know what I mean? Notice how all the shots was leg shots, by the way. If somebody shoots you one time in your leg, you know what I mean? While you fighting for your life, naturally you go jump back. And then naturally they come and boom, boom. There was no shots ever fired to the arm, to the chest, to the torso. They were all leg shots, meaning they were done intentionally. Okay, intentionally. That's exactly what was going on. So when y'all hear these fake breakups saying I bought this business and bought that business, know that that's just a distraction, okay? With that said, much love and respect to everybody. Man, y'all have a good day.